Assalamualaikum everyone. Today we will present about Main House Camp, a community-based eco-resort in Kelantan. It was founded in 2010 by Cikgu Zanini and Kak Ya. The name Main House comes from their son, Abdul Muhammad, who has Down syndrome, showing their inclusive and family-oriented vision. The camp combined eco-friendly practice with community involvement. Located in Kampung Pulau, Kubang Korean, only 6 km from Kota Baru. It is easily accessible. Its proximity to USM Kubang Korean and Hospital USM attracts students, family, and community groups. Visitors can enjoy camping, leadership and team building program, environmental awareness activities, and cultural experience offering both recreation and learning opportunities. Now, let's look at the development plan of Main House Camp. The camp focuses on several key areas. First, environment. The camp conserves the Pangkalan Datu River, promote organic farming, and works with the local community on waste management. These efforts help maintain it as a green and eco-friendly destination. And second, infrastructure. Accommodation are upgraded in an eco-friendly way with all facilities designed to be accessible, including for people with disabilities. This reflects the owner's vision of an enabling village. Third, human resource. Local residents and individuals with disabilities are trained in hospitality, farming, and environmental education. This empowers the community with valuable skill and practical experience. Marketing and visitors. Through digital marketing, social media, volunteer program, and university collaboration, the camp attracts both local and international visitors, promoting rural tourism in Malaysia. Continuing and sustainability, family succession planning ensure that the camp's sustainable practice and operation will continue with the founder's children in key roles. Overall, the development plan balances environmental care, community empowerment, and visitor experience, making Main House Camp a sustainable and inspiring model for rural tourism in Kelantan.
Okay guys, let's move on to the other section, which is critical evaluations of strengths and weakness of Main House Camp. In these sections, I will briefly discuss the strengths of Main House Camp and the improvements needed to support sustainable tourism development. Firstly, Main House Camp applies an eco-tourism and nature-based development concept that prioritizes environmental sustainability and conservation. So this approach aligns with sustainable tourism planning principles and supports the long-term development of rural tourism by protecting natural resources while offering meaningful visitor experiences. So, to strengthen this advantage, Main House Camp should implement low-impact development, control physical expansions, and consider carrying capacity. Proper land use zoning, regular environmental monitoring, and greater local community involvement are also important to maintain environmental authenticity. Secondly, Main House Camp benefits from a strategic location in Kubang Korean, which provides good accessibility while preserving a rural setting. So the site does not require large-scale infrastructure, making it suitable for sustainable tourism development. However, improvements can be made by enhancing access roads and transportations in an environmentally sensitive way. Providing clear signage, managing visitor flow, and applying proper land use zoning can help reduce congestion and balance development with environmental protections. So, with effective planning and continuous improvement, Main House Camp has strong potential to develop as a sustainable rural tourism destination.
So now I will explain about the weakness of Main House Camp. The first one is cleanliness and activity management. Inconsistent hygiene standard in accommodation areas and damaged infrastructure reduce visitor comfort and safety. Improvement is needed through regular cleaning schedules, effective waste management, staff training, and continuous facility maintenance. Number two is limited facilities and amenities. The lack of basic facilities such as food outlets and nearby service access affect visitor satisfaction. Enhancement should include on-site food service and clear information for visitor.
Next, I will explain the tourism component of Main House Camp using the 5A framework, which include attraction, accessibility, accommodation, amenities, and activities. First, in terms of attraction, Main House Camp offer a nature-based and community-based ecotourism experience. Visitors can enjoy a peaceful rural village environment, experience traditional village lifestyle, and engage closely with nature. The wooded setting also provide a calm and natural atmosphere, supporting sustainable tourism and local community involvement. Next, Main House Camp is accessible by private vehicles through existing road networks. Facilities such as a surau, clean restaurant, parking area, and an EV charging station help improve visitor comfort. However, limited public transportation may affect some visitors. Okay, for accommodation, Main House Camp provides simple village style, chalet, and camping option. These accommodation have rustic design and are suitable for eco-tourists and educational groups who prefer experiential stays. In terms of amenities, the camp offers basic facilities such as electricity, water supply, sanitary facilities, Wi-Fi, and food and beverage service, which enhance visitor comfort and satisfaction. Lastly, Min House can offer various activities such as camping, nature exploration, kayaking, firefly watching, organic gardening, cooking class, fish catching, and visit to the Kolulut Honey Farm. These activities allow visitors to interact with nature and the local community, encouraging longer stay and repeat visits. That's all for tourism component.
The part that I will be presenting is planning standard. Min House Camp in Kuban Kedah is a recreational tourism project that offers mini house accommodation with outdoor activity. To ensure safety, comfort and sustainability, proper planning standards are required. This standard focus on zoning, infrastructure, sustainability guideline and carrying capacity. Firstly, zoning help organize land use and protect the environment. The site is divided into conservation zone, accommodation zone, activity zone, and service zone. Sensitive areas such as riverbank and forests are protected. What accommodation areas are placed away from active zone to ensure visitor comfort. Next, infrastructure planning focus on basic facilities such as access road, pedestrian paths, water supply, electric and sanitation. Eco-friendly infrastructure and clear signage are also provided to reduce environmental impact and improve visitor experience. In terms of sustainability, low-impact development is applied by minimizing tree cutting, managing waste property, and involving the local community to support community-based tourism. Lastly, carrying capacity management control visitor number to avoid overcrowding, especially during peak season. Overall, proper planning standard help ensure Min House Camp and can develop sustainably in the long term.
Let's move to the next one, which is ethical norm. What is ethical norm? It's basically doing tourism in the right way by respecting nature, local people, and culture. And why is it important? Because if we don't, tourism can damage the environment and harm communities. And when it's ethical, everyone will gain the benefits, including local visitors and the place itself. Okay, let's move to the first one, which is environmental ethics. Min House Camp focus on protecting natural areas like rivers, forests, and green spaces. Visitors are encouraged to enjoy these spaces, but always without damaging them. To make sure the environment stays healthy, the camp also practice continuous waste management and environmental monitoring. This will help preserve the area for future visitors and keep nature clean and safe. Next is social and cultural ethics, which is about respecting the lifestyles and traditions of the local community. Min House Camp involves local residents in its activities, including people with disabilities, which promotes fairness and inclusivity. Visitors get the chance to learn about local culture in a respectful way, helping them understand and appreciate the traditions of the community. This will help build mutual respect and encourages positive cultural interactions between visitors and locals. Finally, economic ethics focus on supporting the local community. Min House Camp hires local staff and use local products, which ensures that most tourism's income stays within the community. Ethical practices also include maintaining cleanliness, safety, and a good visitor experience. By doing so, the camp will trust with visitors and promote responsible tourism over the long term. In summary, Min House Camp combines environmental, social, cultural, and economic ethics to protect nature, respect people, and support the community while giving visitors a meaningful and enjoyable experience.
Now for recommendation part. First is Sustainable Development Goals 8, Decent Work and Economic Growth. Let me explain. It is about creating good jobs for people and helping the economy grow in a fair way. For example, the camp can hire local community members like cleaners, guides, farm workers and provide training in safety, customer service and ecotourism. This creates stable income opportunities and improve job quality. Next is Sustainable Development Goals 12, Responsible Consumption and Production. Let me explain. It is about using the resources wisely and not wasting the products. Min House Camp should practice recycling, reducing waste, running organic farms and use renewable energy like solar panels. Environmental workshop and volunteering programs can educate visitors and encourage them to protect the nature. Next is Min House Camp should cooperate with the National Tourism Policy 2020 till 2030 as well as federal ecotourism, agrotourism and biodiversity policies. At the state level, collaboration with the Kelantan tourism authorities and participation in festivals can promote cultural and attract more tourists. For long-term sustainability, the camp should use green technologies such as rainwater collection, eco-friendly walking paths, and energy-saving chalets. Encouraging volunteering, environmental education, and collaboration with universities and tourism organizations will ensure environmental protection, community benefits, and a meaningful tourism experience.
Mint House Camp is a successful example of community-based and sustainable rural tourism in Kelantan. It effectively combined ecotourism principle with active community engagement and nature-based attraction, creating a unique and meaningful visitor experience. Although there are challenges such as limited facilities, accessibility, and basic amenities, this can be addressed through structured development plan and infrastructure upgrade. The camp also aligned its operation with National Tourism Policy, the Sustainable Development Goals, and initiatives that empower the local community. Overall, Mint House Camp demonstrates strong short and long-term growth potential and serve as a sustainable model for other rural tourism initiatives in Malaysia.